afternoon. I am still at work today. I'm closing up the salon and I want to go ahead and try to talk. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if when you pop in, if you can even hear me, but please let me know. I do have my water running. I'm trying to clean up so I can get home and take care of my mom. For those of you who are new here and may just be joining me for the first time, I'm trying to get you over here next to the sink with me. I am a single mom. I am taking care of my mom all by myself. Hi, welcome. Thank you for hopping in. If you could be so kind, let me know if you can hear me. Help me. Hello. I would love for you to stick around and hang out. Like I said, I'm at work today. I'm finishing up at the salon. I am a small town esthetician. My name is Tammy, and I recently, last year, joined the online world of digital marketing, and I would love to share my journey and tell you all the whys. So, if you're new here, again, my name is Tammy. I would love for you to stick around and chat for a little while. Please let me know when you're here if you can hear me because I do have water running. I am trying to clean up. My mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer back in December, and so I am her primary caregiver right now. So I'm just trying to finish up so I can get home and hang out with her. So welcome. So I'd like to tell you first of all why I chose digital marketing, why I chose the Legacy Builder program, because as I said, I started my own business in February of 2023. And honestly, the first year and a half, like really went well, especially considering there were so many people that were telling me it was going to be so difficult. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's like all the hurricanes and survivor guilt, but last year I noticed a huge decrease in the amount of clients and the amount of appointments I was getting daily. So I started looking online, trying to find something that I could do that would just earn additional income because I was honestly struggling. Paying the bills was a difficult thing at the time, and I was trying to promote my business, trying to put my information out there, but no matter what I did, people were not letting go of their money. People were not wanting to spend money. So I went online and I posted to a friend, or just posted online in general, that I was looking for an additional way to make money, just until things kind of picked up. So I had a really good friend that reached out to me and asked me if I had ever heard of or considered digital marketing. And I had not. I had no freaking clue. And listen, anybody in the chat, I love. Hi, Nakia, is that how you say it? Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Tammy again, and can you let me know if you can even hear me because I am trying to finish up at my salon. I'm a small town esthetician. If you need skincare suggestions or you need skincare information or suggestions or whatever, you let me know because I am obsessed. You see all my goodies behind me. I'm obsessed. But anyway, so I had a friend who reached out to me and asked me if I had ever considered learning digital marketing. And to be completely honest, I had no freaking clue what it was. So she had told me about a program called the Legacy Builder program that I may want to check out, that it would just be really good for helping promote my salon. It teaches you about attraction marketing. It teaches you how to find your perfect customer. It teaches you the basics. Help me to understand that digital marketing is literally anything that you do online. It's what everybody's already doing, how Kohl's, Macy's, all these Black Friday sales, they're getting your attention because they're going out there and they're posting. You're getting glitchy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Madison. I'm so sorry. I don't have the best connection, so I hope it's not me, but I don't have the best connection on my end. Like I said, I am actually taking care of my mom. She has ovarian cancer. She just got diagnosed back in December 15th. So I am single handedly taking care of her. So I'm trying to finish my day here at the salon so I can go ahead and get home and take her dinner and walk the dogs and do all the things. So I really appreciate you coming. And even if I am glitchy, I appreciate you popping in, Madison. Thank you so much. So let me know if any of you guys have ever like heard of digital marketing. If you've seen people advertise it, if you've seen people talk about it on TikTok, if you've seen people talk about the TikTok shop, all the things. The reason that I love digital marketing is because when we were getting ready to go through this huge crisis and everybody thought, oh my God, TikTok is going away, we're losing our TikTok. TikTok people were kind of freaking low key. Like they can say they weren't, but they were freaking out because some of them make such damn good money on TikTok. And the thing is, like, if that's the only way you're making money and the government shuts that baby down, then you're screwed. What do you do at that point? You know? So I have come to realize in my late adult life, I have no money for retirement. I spent all my money raising kids. I was a single mom. I gave my kids every freaking dollar I had. And I always thought there were going to be time. It's going to be time to save, time to do this. But it was always that I was spending money on them. You know, when they were younger, they needed money for field trips and they needed money for school clothes and all the things. And then as they got older, it was like they needed money for car insurance and for a car in general. And it was something all the time. So I realized, well, let me take that back. Life has a way of kicking you in the gut. Life has a way of like hitting you hard really fast. And you wake up one day and you're freaking 52. Well, I've just turned 51, but you know, you're 51 and you're like, what the freak? Where's my life going? Why do I have no money? How in the hell am I ever going to retire? And what's my game plan going to be? And honestly, I had no clue. Like, honestly and truly, hi, Kiara. Did I say that right? Thank you for popping in. Guys, listen, I am very new at content creation. I'm not going to lie, I'm very new. I've just recently gotten to the point that I really don't care. I'm from North Carolina, so I'm big time. So, oh my God, you're so sweet. Thank you. I feel like a big fat heifer because you know how life has a way of just like I said, a lot of stuff have come at me lately. I just had a lot going on. So anyway, but I appreciate that so much. You're so sweet. So anyway, I'm new at this, but I'm just going to share my experience. Oh, you're so sweet, and thank you so much for engaging. When I have water running, can you still hear me, or does it make it more difficult to hear? And thank you so much for your engagement. That really means a lot to me, because like I said, you know, it's just when you're in, I think any age. I was gonna say when you're older, but honestly and truly, I think when you're any age, like we all have our own insecurities, we all have our things that we're not so sure about, and you know, it's hard to like see yourself on camera. We're so freaking critical of ourselves, and we always are gonna pick out like. Let somebody take 20 pictures, and I guarantee you, every single person, they're like me. Where am I? I want to see what I look like, right? So we don't do that. That's the truth. So anyway, I realized that my ass is getting old and my babies are gone and grown, and I want to do things to bless their life. I want to help my son pay his house off. Him and his wife just bought a new house a little over a year ago, and I have been a single mom my whole life. I've stressed about money. Money has always been an issue, and I don't want that to be the case for my son. I want to do my absolute best to help them pay their house off and be able to be in a situation so when and if they decide to have kids, like they don't have to stress about every single little thing, if that makes sense. My glasses keep falling off. So let me know, has anybody here ever looked into either content creation, affiliate marketing, digital marketing? Guys, I'm telling you, I had no clue how much money was to be made online. I've seen all these young girls. I'm talking young, like, you know, 18 to 24, 25. And they're all talking about making money from their phone, making money from home. And I thought it was a fad. I thought it was too good to be true. And I didn't think that it could really be. But again, back in September of 2024, God, the years fly by, my friend reached out to me and said, you really might want to check out this program. This program would help you promote your salon. It will help you learn attraction marketing. It will help you to put yourself out there. And I think it would really help increase your sales. So when I started looking at it, I was absolutely blown away at what they call the blueprint. How to make 10K in 30 days. Who the hell does not want to make 10,000 in 30 days? I mean, I know I sure do. I've never in my life made 10,000, especially at like a job ever made 10,000 in 30 days. So she sent me a link. I went and I checked it out. I got a 5-minute video from a millionaire mentor who talks about the program, what the program has to offer. And I have to say, like, at first I was like, this is kind of scammy. I don't know. But then I started watching people, and we have a community inside of School, SKOOL. And it is the number one community within School, not because we pay the most money or because we do the most thing, but because we have the most natural engagement. We just hit 50,000 people inside of our community. And when I started going in there and seeing people post wins, and I started seeing them post $900 when I'm sleeping, $600 when I'm out, playing with my kid, $900 when I'm sleeping, I was like, okay, you got my attention. Tell me more, please. And so what this is, it's a blueprint that gives you step by steps on how you can have an online business for yourself, how it's completely automated. It teaches you again about attraction marketing, how to find your perfect customer. So, I used to think there's not enough people out there. There's not enough people in this world that we can all do digital marketing. But then you realize that we are so far from saturated. Like, there's billions and billions of people on social media, and literally less than a half of a half percent does any kind of social media or affiliate marketing or digital marketing. And when you start realizing that digital marketing, according to Forbes magazine has announced that it was the number one skill set for 2024 and for 2025. So I thought it is definitely worth checking out. What this program does is it gives you 4 already made, done for you programs that you can choose from, depending on where you come in at your price point, because everybody's different. Not everybody has the same budget. I personally, I could not just drop a whole bunch of money. I didn't have the money to do that. So I ended up getting on a payment plan. And for about 55, 60 bucks a month, I was able to get started inside of the Legacy Builder program. And I was able to start legitimately learning and earning. And the reason we say that is the first 30 days, your main goal, your main focus is to get your business, get your business up and to get inside and get in profit mode. But then once you do get in profit mode, you literally you can't earn daily, but as you're earning, you are learning. You're learning how to set your business up. We have a done for you website that I'm going to say is probably 98% done. All you have to do is put in your links. We teach you how to create your own banking links, how to create your own website, your own domain. And then once you're taught how to create these things, all you have to do is plug them in the Done For You website, link them to your account, and then anytime you make a sale, you get a 100% commission. There is no other digital marketing program out there. There used to be, I think somebody said Sale with Confidence used to be 100%, but now I think they're 85, which is actually still really good. But there's no other program out there in the digital marketing world that gives you 100% of your profit. Everything is paid directly to you. Everything is paid directly into your bank account, and you see the benefit, you see the proceeds. And if somebody buys a program from you today, then you get that money deposited direct into your account today. When you first set up a Square account, or when you first set up a Stripe account, sometimes they do have a 30-day hold, because they're just verifying all your information, verifying everything. But we have numerous different ways to pay, payment links, PayPal, Square, all the things. And you literally learn how to earn daily pay. Never in a million years. When I get paid, I don't know if you like me, but when I get paid, I have to freaking wait another 2 weeks to get paid again. And when I run out of money, it doesn't matter how bad I need it or how much month is still left. I gotta figure out a way. I gotta get a side job, or I always had to have a side job to be able to make ends meet. So I just feel that there may be another mom out there that is looking for a way to earn money from home. I feel like there's another person out there that is looking for a way to supplement your retirement. For me, my whole life was given to my kids. I gave to my kids. I gave to my kids. I gave to my kids. I will still give anything and everything to my kids. I will give them the shirt off my back. But then it's like after you get through paying for school and clothes and like all the things they need, then you go through that teenage years where you have to have a car and insurance, and that shit is expensive. It's so freaking expensive. And then after you go through that, it's like, oh my God, it's like college tuition. College tuition is absolutely ridiculous. And I just always thought there was going to be more time. I just thought there was always going to be more of an opportunity to earn money and to be able to set myself up for success. Then one day I realized that I'm freaking 50 years old. I have no damn money for retirement, and I have no money to bless my kids. I have no way of being able to bless my kids. Like, the struggle is so real because I want so desperately for my kids to have a better life than I did. I want so desperately for my kids to be able to enjoy their life and to be able to work for enjoyment, not to have to answer to a boss, not to have to be micromanaged, not to have to be asshole deep in debt for the rest of their freaking life. I did not want that for my kids. I don't want that for my kids. So my whole purpose, I had two purposes for starting this business. I had two purposes for even wanting to believe in this business. And those two purposes were, one, my ass needed retirement. I needed some kind of money to be able to retire so that I don't stress out and I don't have to worry about my money running out. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but once I got into digital marketing, I started learning statistics, and I'm realizing that 64% of people who retire have to go back to work in the first 3 years. 64%. That's just telling you how much money it takes to live. And by the time people retire, they honestly think they got enough to retire. And within 3 years, they're having to go back to work. When I heard that statistic, I really was floored, and it made me terrified because I do not, under any circumstances, I don't want to work until I'm 70. I don't want to work until I die. I don't know, no hate or whatever, but I don't want to be a freaking Walmart greeter and stand at the door when I'm 90. Like, that is sad. So I knew that I needed to figure out a way to make passive income. I needed to figure out a way to earn additional income. And I was so grateful that somebody had sent me this program and that it teaches me all these things on how I can do better for myself. I can do better for my kids. I can put them in a position where they're not struggling the rest of their life. How many of you, and I don't know, like the one person that's here with me right now, this is very spontaneous that I decided to go live. I think I may try to start doing it like what I'm getting off about this time. But how many of you literally, like, you want to do things for your kids? You want to help them, like, pay expenses unexpected, do things for your grandkids. You want to be able to bless their life. My son and his wife built a house and it's gorgeous. But with the economy the way it is, it's not a mansion. Okay, it's not. It's just a regular house. And it's $214,000. I mean, that's a lot of money for kids to pay off this day. So this program teaches you how to sell digital programs. You have 4 programs. One is $100. It's called the Launchpad. You have a $300, and it's called the Daily Pay Blueprint. And then the 600 is Digital Mastery, and then the 900, and it's called the Legacy Builder Program. So wherever you purchase, wherever you buy in, that's what you can turn around and resell. So I wanted the most bang for my buck, so I purchased the $900 program. So then I can then turn around and I can sell the 900, the 600, the 300, or the 100. So to me, it made sense because I could do it in payments, and I had the most potential. So we have all these programs, which totals like $1,900 of potential sales that we can make. The return on investment is absolutely insane. absolutely insane because yes, it is an investment. It's an investment within yourself. It's an investment in believing in yourself. It's an investment into your future and what you want to do. Do you want to travel? Do you want to, or do you freaking want to work forever and ever and ever? Like, I knew that wasn't me. I knew I needed to do something different. I knew I needed to change the game plan, or I was going to be the Walmart greeter. Who wants to do that? So this program is teaching me a lot, and I'm so grateful. Digital marketing is absolutely exploding, and over the next 3 years, 3 to 5 years, it's going to end up being $1 trillion business. Right now, it averages about 1.2, $1.4 billion a day, daily. In the next 2 years, that's going to triple. And then by the time we hit 2023, it's expected to hit $1 trillion a day. That absolutely, absolutely blows my mind. But listen, I just finished on my cleaning. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I've got to finish changing out a few things in the salon, and then I'm probably gonna head home. I do want to probably try to get on a little bit later tonight, probably more like 9-ish or whatever. So I would love to know if anybody has any questions. I would love to know if anybody would like additional information. If you've ever heard of digital marketing, if you would like to learn digital marketing, I have my website linked in my, I don't know what you call it on YouTube, but it's linked in my like profile or whatever. So check it out. It's worth checking out. All you have to do is leave me your email, and then you'll get email like every so many days that tells you about the business, explains to you how you can make daily pay. It explains to you the how you can make 300, 600. I mean, think about this. If you make one sale a month, $900, what would an extra $900 do for you? It's gonna absolutely change my life. $900 is my freaking car payment. It's all my groceries. Thankfully I don't have a house payment, but $900 is life changing money. Okay, we have numerous people inside of our community that make $900 a day. A day. If you make $900 a day, that's $365,000 a year. $365,000 a year. That's a lot of money that you can potentially earn for a small one-time investment. So I would love for you to go to my website. It's www.price4growth. Again, it's in my profile. I guess that's what you call it on YouTube. But I would absolutely love for you to go there and to check it out. And I don't remember if I don't know how to get off on the live here. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I will actually probably uh I will probably try to hop on later tonight, and just go through it. I want to be at home with my computer so I can use my phone, and I can actually pull my laptop up, and I can show you the program. I can show you inside of our community, and I can show you all the things that you would benefit from if this is something that you chose to do. Guys, listen, for everybody who stopped by, thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. If you get a chance, I would love for you to come back and join me later. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye bye.